1991 score baseball cards. 10 most popular. Okay, so 1991 score baseball cards were never popular in the way that 1952 Topps or 1989 Upper Deck or even 1991 Topps baseball cards were popular. But this is a huge set, and it's also a fun set, loaded with rookie cards and funky but cool subsets, and a bevy of superstars who would someday go on to be enshrined in the Baseball Hall of Fame. So while you won't find any really high dollar cards in this issue, these cards still have some fans in the hobby, or at least certain cards do. Here then are the 10 most popular 1991 score baseball cards, as ranked by the total number of submissions listed in the PSA population report as of late 2020. 1991 score Chipper Jones, number 671. The Chipper Jones rookie card is the plum of the set by far, fitting since Jones is the top 10 third baseman of all time. And while Jones has plenty of other rookie cards and pre-rookie cards, first insert company here cards, and the like, none of the others have the fire that his 1991 score rookie card does. 1991 score Mike Mussina, number 383. Mussina's rookie card is just as fiery as Chipper's, even if Moose's excellence is a bit more understated over the course of his career. Still, both men have a plaque in Cooperstown, plus plenty of postseason decorations to help support their sterling regular season records. 1991 score Ken Griffey Jr., number 892. Even though there are way too many of them out there, just like the rest of the 1991 score cards, this Griffey card is a work of art. The black and white motif also highlights and reminds us just how long it's been since 1991 was front and center on the old wall calendar. At that point, Junior had all the potential in the world, but was still a slight kid who had yet to really turn on the jets that would leave him as one of the top dozen or so players to ever lace up spikes. 1991 score Bo Jackson, number 773. This card is only slightly less iconic than the black and white horizontal Bo nose card from the 1990 score set that also became a poster. By the time this beauty hit store shelves, Bo was on the shelf thanks to a debilitating hip injury suffered against the Cincinnati Bengals in a January 1991 NFL playoff game. Jackson would never again play football, and he'd never dress for the Kansas City Royals again. But he did make it back to the diamond with the Chicago White Sox. And more importantly for us here, collectors never, ever quit loving Bo Jackson. 1991 score Ken Griffey Jr., number 697. Another subset, another Junior Griffey card. This one features the Phenom as he jumps to warp speed in preparation for breaking the Kessel run speed record. Or maybe the ball coming off his rifle arm was going to set the record. It all gets muddled looking back through the years. What's for sure, though, is that this is another popular 1991 score Ken Griffey Jr. card. 1991 score Nolan Ryan, number 4. As amazing as it seems for a dude who pitched in the major leagues for 27 years, Nolan Ryan arguably reached a peak of sorts in 1991 at the age of 44. That season, he led the majors in WHIP, fewest hits allowed per 9 innings, and strikeouts per 9 innings, and he also tossed his 7th career no-hitter. We all knew Ryan would have to hang up his spikes eventually, which seemed to drive the frenzy around his cards to even more furious heights. Now, some 3 decades later, the shine has hardly dimmed on Ryan's star at all, and he always appears near the top of the value/popular lists for which he appears in. 1991 score Nolan Ryan, number 417. Same deal here, except this card celebrates another Ryan milestone, 300 career victories reached during the 1990 season. Bonus points to score for including young Reese Ryan marching off the field with his dad. Cue the flashbacks to 1982 Fleer, Pete, and repeat. 1991 score Nolan Ryan, number 686. This Ryan is pretty simple in concept. He was not just a K-man like the other dudes on this subset. He was and remains the K King. And he gets the same mixed metaphor warp speed parsec treatment that Griffey got previously. 1991 score Nolan Ryan, number 701. And yes, yet another Ryan to round out the Nolan fan club that was score in 1991. or more accurately, the score corner of the Nolan fan club that we all belong to. This one commemorated Ryan's sixth career no-hitter, which we all probably thought would be his last. Silly mortals. Silly limited mortal thinking. 1991 score, Ken Griffey Jr., number 396. And yet another Griffey, because if there was anyone who could stand toe-to-toe with Ryan for hobby superiority, it was Jr. This Griffey All-Star card features a caricature of Griffey that looked great blown up and plastered all over your bedroom wall. Or on Saturday morning TV with his own cartoon superhero show. I'd definitely be down for that, and I'll bet there are plenty of other collectors, Griffey fans, Mariner fans, and just plain old baseball nuts who would agree with me. Like our video? Then like our video and subscribe to our channel. waxpackgods.com